Hello and welcome back. This tech priest right here has a name. I'm gonna talk to him. Draped in red cloak, the Magos body. Is he perhaps the one she was talking about? He barely looks human. Wires, tubes, and metal manipulators turn him into a whimsical machine, while implants hide his face behind a sinister mask. Tech priest intermittently dictates something in technolingua to the surface skull floating next to him, but at your approach he falls silent and offers a reserved bow. Greetings, your ladyship, Lex Mechanic Vince Lex. How may I serve you? Pascal and the Lex Mechanic exchange trills of binary greetings. The series of sounds issued by Vince Lex sounds much longer, more deferential than those of Pascal. What do you do here on Janus? Tech Priest's mechanical voice comes from the speaker on his neck. By the order of the Adeptus Mechanicus, I have been entrusted with the management of the Adeptus Administratum in order to catalogue agronomic data and analyze information about the planet during the process of subjugating it to the will of the Imperium. Be blessed, Tech Brother. Your diligence and the diligence of those like you turns anarchy into order and bestows classification to knowledge. One of Pascal's mechadendrites lightly touches the Lex Mechanic's body. Tech Priest bows respectfully in turn, clearly a little startled. Oh, I can show him that. Let's do that, I think. I found this on the body of a dead rebel. Can you tell me anything about these specimens? Your blessing for the examination, Magos. The Lex Mechanic waits respectfully until Pascal nods. Tech Priest studies the dried berries and goes still. You hear the distinct clicks as his cerebral cogitators process this information. Creeping treeweed, a typical plant of the Western Hemisphere. We have studied the possibility of industrial cultivation, but the process was found to be inefficient due to the specific requirements of the soil, which is found in the right composition only in the archipelagos of the planet. Very well. Tell me about Janus. Initializing report. The planet's soil possesses a unique composition suitable for re-engineering of the planet and mass production of foodstuffs. Significant cultivation of the Eastern Hemisphere with the aim of improving production processes and logistics operations. Traces of xeno activity that do not pose an immediate threat on ongoing operations. Undesirable pathologies of flora and fauna have been noted, which may pose a threat in the short term. Traces of xeno activity? According to data obtained during the initial survey, ruined structures of non-human origin were noted in different sectors of the planet, but I did not have the administrative capacity to study them in more detail. For now, I must defer the quest for knowledge. The Lex Mechanic speaks the last words with distinct envy, his eyes fixed on Magos Hanuman. What pathologies in the flora and fauna? Genetic and chemical pathologies, your ladyship. Harmless species mutate and become aggressive, while plants change their chemical composition and become poisonous. This is happening more and more often, and if you do not take action, the ecosystem of the world will be irreparably disrupted. The changes may be artificial. Has a possibility been considered that someone is manipulating the ecosystem to reduce our living space? Not at all, venerable Magos. Our tech comrades from the Magos biologies are humble workers, not warriors. They could not have come up with a thought of such a militant nature. The mind must be open to all forms of knowledge. I order you to commence a check. In the event that your account of the indolence of their minds is confirmed, I will petition for the appropriate penance. How is the governor dealing with undesirable pathologies? I have analyzed the genome of the affected species. I am currently developing suppressor genes to make the planet's organisms resistant to pathology, but so far I have not been able to solve the problem. Further exploration of the planet would perhaps speed up these processes, but the administrative apparatus has imposed a ban on expeditions that are not directly aimed at improving production. How many servants of the Adeptus Mechanicus are there on the planet? According to the data stored in my cogitator, all infrastructure nodes for food harvesting and processing have their own contingent of technomats. The total number amounts to 253. Correction. Based on the latest data, the figure is 211 units. How are things with you and your fellows? The current situation on the planet is assessed as stable. The process of the prospects is assessed as encouraging. Very well. Where is that fucking elder I've been looking for? I want to talk to the elder before I go to the governor in Colorado. Oh! I found my elder. I'm gonna make a fucking hard save because I'm not entirely sure how this conversation is gonna go. And part of me kinda wishes I had Heinrichs here. Nah, let's speak to this obvious Eldor. She fucking speaks Eldor. The bizarre creature before you only vaguely resembles a typical human. An elongated body, slender limbs, pointed features. Every aspect of its appearance is unnatural and alien. The creature turns its head to you. Funny. A lot of people would... In the real world, a lot of people would think that the Eldar or space elves in general are just not as alien as you would want them.
Would you look at this? Xenos. She devoured them, mingling with humans. Don't your lots think themselves above that? Anyway, it doesn't change the fact that it's a Xenos that's been cozying up to Viet, not a mutant.
Viet, not Viet, okay.
There is fear in your words. You know what I am, and so I may no longer follow the shadowed path and must be direct.
Interesting.
My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
Funny. I will speak with you, Iliad Lanevis, but keep your hands where I can see them.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out?
So you're the governor's mysterious helper?
I am, Elantark. My hand parried the death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the Lost Ones.
Why are you helping the governor?
This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering.
Do you know who is behind the uprisings on the planet?
There is a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence.
What do you know of the rank and file rebels?
Only that they threaten the established order. There is much risk to this world should the ruler die.
Iliad's face is unreadable, but you detect a strange tension in her voice, as though she is choosing her words carefully. Interesting. How did you come to be on Janus?
The world you call Janus was
Janus?
created by the will of my kin. I have far more right to be on the Lilithon than any of
The
you.
Lilithon, okay. I examined the bodies of the rebels. They showed traces of mutation. Is that typical for Janus?
This world was pure until your kind sullied it with its presence. The Lilithon does not possess such powers. Another force must be at play.
what order do we talk? Let's do this. I spoke to the Magos in charge of operations on the planet. He says something's gone wrong with this world. There are spontaneous mutations, animal attacks. Maybe you have something to say about that.
The Lilithan is expressing her wrath. For centuries, this world has resisted the brutality inflicted upon it by soulless machines and unmindful creatures. But what the machine man told you, that is something else. Something more frightening. The planet is fighting an evil that has taken root in its very cradle. Alantark, everything you have told me stirs doubt and alarm in my soul. I must
No,
take
wait,
time
I wanted to talk
contemplate.
more to you.
Do not disturb me further.
I will disturb you further. Fuck. Do I reload the save?
Keep your wits about you.
I'm gonna mash through some dialogue options and try and get more out of her. Maybe not pull out the skull though. That might be a bit much. Wait. This isn't right. Does the F8... I thought F8 loaded the last save. I guess it loads the last quick save only. Man, I don't know. Let's try this again.
Would you look?
My
Okay.
soul is nothing kin to... I have banished the shadow of doubt from your... This world is in distress. There is a malevolence here. The world you call Janus
Okay,
was created by the will of my kin.
can do that too.
This world was pure until your kind sullied it with its presence.
Okay, this one. We didn't get to
Lilithan
ask this
does not
one.
possess such powers. Another force must be at play.
The rebel that survived talked about strange experiments being conducted on the people of Janus. It is said that people are brought to the estate and never seen again. Do you know anything about that?
I witnessed prisoners being delivered to the rear doors under cover of darkness. But what became of them I know not. And it is not my concern what you humans do to your fellows.
She touches a sparkling gem on her chest. Yeah, checking, as though checking that it's there. Yeah. Yeah.
Alantark, everything you have told me stirs doubt and alarm in
So I
my
can't
soul.
ask both those questions.
I must take time to contemplate.
Fine. I guess I'll keep
I've
going
always
like
had a
this.
backup plan.
I suppose we go and talk to the governor again. Though we might be able to take the shuttle somewhere, I don't know. Alright, Alt B, I gotta remember that. Alt B for bug. Oh, the door guard bows obsequiously. Lady from Valancius, we are most delighted to welcome you as our guest. Would your ladyship prefer to speak to the governor? My entourage, my crew is coming with. Do you have an aura, madam? Oh. Was there a table? Greetings, your ladyship. How may I be of assistance? You neglected to mention the strange changes on the planet's flora and fauna. Magos Vincelex is a very wise man, but his fixation on evolutionary processes seems a little extreme to me. Janus was heavily cultivated, forests were cleared and mountains raised across half the planet. It is no surprise that we are still noticing the consequences of those changes. It's possible that the plant mutations are connected to the waste runoff from the harvesting equipment. The changes in wildlife behavior could be a reaction to the expansion of the cultivated area. She shakes her head with a laugh. Are you surprised by my knowledge of the topic? Our whole dynasty has dedicated itself to taming Janus, this plentiful yet stubborn planet. Every member of the Viat bloodline is versed in the fundamentals of planetary engineering and its consequences. The tech priest mentioned ancient ruins belonging to the Xenos. I know to what you're referring, strange structures of an unknown material. For the prevention of any unfortunate accidents, I ordered the area to be cleared out of bounds for all. Some things are better off left under a thick layer of dirt, beyond the grasp of even the enlightened minds of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Rumors have reached me about oddities among Janus' population. I don't deny it. Some of our experiments exact a higher toll on the population than others. You see, recently one of the noble families of Janus has taken on the difficult task of enhancing the attributes of our workers. So far, it has involved introducing experimental supplements to the food and mental conditioning in Montreux settlements. Sometimes procedures are disrupted and part of the population suffers from side effects. The specialists of the Gravas family would be better placed to inform you on this topic, but alas, they are currently engaged in the field. How refreshingly novel, the rich treating the common folk like dirt and coating it all with the best intentions. Jai's usual honeyed voice now grates like rusted metal. She don't like it. You're forcing the settlements to pay the tithes in human bodies. What? Really, Jane, you speak as if you actually believe the claims of those wretched peasants. I do not ask anyone to pay the tithes in human bodies. I am reducing the burden on the settlements which have suffered as a result of unsuccessful experiments involving enriched food, and I am gathering the worst affected subjects, those who are no longer capable of work, for further study. Some among my circle would call such concern for the underclass a weakness which may incite rebellion among the emboldened rabble. Cassia nods in understanding. Fuck, Cassia, come on. Theobald and Felic tried to limit the effect my powers had on low-born servants on Yurak 5. The station's laboratoriums ran experiments on those who had the misfortune of losing their minds because of my gift. These tests increased our servants' lifespan, and then they joined Felic's side. Fuck, I can't properly confront her.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I would really like to examine one of these doors. I would like to go in one of these doors, please. I'm not allowed to go in the doors. Come on up. Where's the fucking elf? You still need time?
Is there money to be made?
What if I go speak to Heinrichs or something? Oh. I just noticed something on the map I want to check real quick. M. If I click here. Okay, no.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh? Elantak. Early gesture for your attention. As you once sought my help, now I am seeking yours. The time has come to dispel the final shadows on our path. I have hidden the truth from you. I know a great deal about those who are disturbing the peace of the local ruler, and I also know where they are hiding. Allow me to show you the way, on the condition that you bring me to them. Jai lets out a faint chuckle. Your kind are usually a bit better at bargaining. Always offer what can't be obtained with torture or thrones. What an unexpected and suspicious revelation. Perhaps my admission does sound like that, but please believe one thing. What propels me now is more important than my earlier silence. Everything you have discovered, everything you have learned from your kind, they are all traces of the same calamity. A calamity that will eclipse all the strife and wars on the face of this world. All the signs were plain to see, but I was here, and the Monkai failed to recognize the coming storm. Please follow me, Jane. You must, if this world truly matters to you. What calamity are you talking about? You're still holding back information. I will reveal the truth very soon, but not here. Not in the place where it seems evil has made its nest. Have patience, Elantak. Trust me. If one of the Imperium's worlds is in danger, so be it. I will follow you. Let's go, Elantak. I pray to the gods that we are not too late. Yes. Okay. I think I gotta leave Abelard behind, if anyone. Man, fucking men are becoming an extinct species. Or whatever you want to call it. It's not species. What would you say? A rare breed, perhaps? I don't know. Oh, hey. Look at this. We're in a proper, like, forest area.
Let us
Oh,
not
lovely.
dawdle.
How the fuck... Is this what our, team composition looks like? You're an operative. God damn it, we're so many operatives. Except, actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should have brought Abelard first. So I know more about Xenos than the actual Xeno. Interesting. What else do you have? You have high awareness, that's good. Is it as high? Nope, it's not. High agility, high ballistic skill. High perception. She's an operative. I don't want more people to use that. I feel like Assassin might just be... Oh, Craftworld Cruderak. She's an outcast? Maybe I don't know if I should know all of this yet. I'll yeah, well, let's go assassin. This is the heroic action, right? I don't know if I need that. One AP. No. I think I'm gonna use this. We want allies. Full wounds. That could be interesting. Does that apply to extra turns? Do you have anything special from being Eldar? If we get this now, and then later we can get this, maybe that's something, I don't know. But let's get the professional acumen. Dispatch. Okay, that's heroic action, I think. Complete. I want to have a look. Okay, maybe now I can see the fucking alien face more than the artwork. What do we want to do with you? That's an Eldari long rifle. This is Wanderer's Portent. This is the same thing, but better? It can only do Deadeye shows, but the Deadeye shows are 1 AP, so it's better. It's a lot better. Can someone else use this? Oh, you can. Because this needed what else? Oh, could you use that all the time? Oops. Oh well. I imagine you'll be making pretty good use of it. Pistol. Okay, you can't use just anything. Is that an Eldar weapon? No. This is an Eldar weapon. Let's just do this. I'm sure that'll do fine. You can't really put on much of the armor I'm carrying. I should probably sort my stuff, but I don't want to. No, there's not much here you can actually use. Ooh, you can use Medicae. So I'm gonna do that. You have a frag. How about you grab a gas cloud grenade? I mean, that's something. No. No. Oh. What is your... You have that cloak. Maybe you should actually have this cloak. Maybe you can use the special DLC cloak, which is somewhere here, I'm sure. Where'd it go? Can I get... oh, this is sorted by date. Oh, it just can't be equipped by you. Huh. I see. Maybe you should be wearing this. Wait, who can and can't wear it? Weren't you wearing this before? Was that like not supposed to be possible? So only I can wear it. Is this that good? Maybe I should just do this. How about it requires Iconoclast, but you can wear it. Yeah. Sure. Can... How about you then get this? Okay. What else can we do? Oh, hey, Eldar grenades. Weapons. What is this? You don't need more Imperium lore. Huh. Interesting option. I'll think about it. Let me sort by type instead. Oh. Alright, I forgot about that. Your Medicae is pretty good. You can get this. Pistol. Let's try it. Let's try it. You can't wear any of my hats. You can't... Do I have any like amulets or something? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. You know what? this seems like a pretty good time to actually cut off. I'm gonna save here, and when we come back, we'll go exploring with our new party member, Urliet. See you later.